Hi everyone, I think you're going to absolutely love this 3-minute card making hack. Now this one is all about your stamps and dies when they're coordinating. So usually what we would do is we would stamp our image and then we would use our dies to cut that out. Now this is always a little bit unpredictable because how can you see where you're putting your die to cut out the stamped image perfectly? Now the way I'm going to show you is not only going to get you that perfect cut line, but it's also going to speed up your die cutting and your stamping of images when you're doing it with coordinating dies and stamps like these. So you can completely batch make in no time at all. So I've chosen 3 small snowflake stamps. This is from the Textures Snow Flurry collection, and I've chosen the 3 coordinating dies to go with them. Now I have die cut here all the snowflakes that I need to add the colour to, the ones that I need to stamp onto, but I've also saved the offcut, the waste, from one of the sets of 3. Now into my stamping platform I have just placed a piece of scrap copy paper and I'm going to position my stamps onto the other side. Now for this one we're actually die cutting and then stamping rather than the other way round. But what we want to do is just add some colour to the copy paper as a guide. So I'm just using an ink, it doesn't matter what ink it is as long as it dries pretty quickly, and we're just going to press onto there the impression of those stamps. Now we're not going to move our stamps at all. Perfect. Now what I'm going to do is take that waste and I've cut it into 3 pieces and I'm going to position that perfectly around each of the stamped images. It doesn't matter if these are not perfectly straight. As you can see, these ones will be a little bit offset and at an angle. There we go, and there's the 3rd one. Okay, that's perfect. Now I'm going to take some low tack tape and just hold these still. Now, of course, my low tack tape is from CraftStash. It's part of the Creative Craft products range. You get 3 rolls and the dispenser in one pack, and it is amazing value. So, as I said earlier, I have die cut all the snowflakes that I'd like to add colour to. Now what I'm going to do is position or reposition a snowflake back into each one of these spaces. Now I've purposely used quite a heavyweight cardstock for the outer layer. This is just to make sure that I've got a nice big space or thick depth to hold my paper in. So I've positioned my die cuts back in there for the first layer and I'm going to go in with my ink. Now with them in position you can just fold over and your stamp should perfectly align with your die cut pieces. So press that ink all over there, and the beauty of this is that if you open this up and anything's moved but you need to re-stamp again, you can simply reposition the snowflakes back into their spaces. So there's one layer, and this is going to take me absolutely no time at all to colour my other 2nd and 3rd layers. So there we have it. I now have a collection of multicoloured stamped and die cut images with the perfect outline. And if you like tips and hacks like this, we've got lots more 3-minute card making hacks on our channel here, and you can also subscribe to make sure you don't miss any of our videos.